They were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Now Bell. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
To number 10.
From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Seahawks, nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that is incomplete.
Wilson. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got it at the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 73 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This kick is good.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
it's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, and even 60 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Complete to Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Seahawks 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
On the carry. Juan Thornhill on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Bite. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Past the 20. 10. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go. Let's stop him here.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he's got Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a 46-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
Wilson
got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Wilson will throw again. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny, when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 66 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And it's third down.
Mahomes to throw once more. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try again with Bell. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs lead. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On second and 12, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Seahawks 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
Now Wilson on 3rd and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. A pass underneath for Carson. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. At the 40. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd.
Throwing again here. Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. This is caught. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Good. Makes the score Chiefs 35.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. The
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The kickoff for Seattle.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give this to Bell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Le'Veon Bell.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill.
Mahomes pass.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run the counter. Carson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that aloof.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 63 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes dancing, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play?
Partner, I know I'm supposed to really describe what happened there. I'm counting on you for this one. That was one weird play.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make a heroic return?
That's what they're taught, but sometimes in the heat of battle, sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front when you really don't need it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
To number 14,
Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Well, this is something that Pete Carroll should be pretty well familiar with. Remember when he told Jim Harbaugh after losing a ball game and Harbaugh went for 2 late against him, hey, what's your deal? It's the same situation here. Now, I'd kick the extra point. I am reminded that plenty of coaches feel like it's not their job to worry about the other team. It's their job to worry about their own team. You have to stop us.
5-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their... And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
To number 10.
Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Point conversion.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Max 50, Max 50. Here we go. Check 13.
And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Chiefs 51. Seahawks 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Let's go, D. Alert.
Now it's Carson. Carson, the 1st down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Yeah.
This is Carson. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 15.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. To throw is Wilson.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw again is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
1st and 10.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
63 yards.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Another Seahawks.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Carson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
At the 22-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Carson. And we've got a timeout.
That's good.
9 seconds remaining. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
1-yard line.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And he's going to go down again.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them.